on the second video. So we continue. So with the woman's confidence, confidence is calling for concern, and I'm wondering why the publicist in the palace is not doing anything, putting out a letter like every other one that the king will disclaim and put. Why is the king ignoring this? It's a cause for concern, especially because this is a very sensitive issue. Therefore, an evangelist to now come out and say, God said. And we can see that this evangelist is not scon. She's not like she has mental problem. You understand? It's making me very confused. And I'm beginning to wonder, is there something we don't know? Is there something we don't understand? Why is the king acting as if he can't hear this? I expect the king, it's an advice for the king to put out a disclaimer. Or why have they chosen him out of all the kings in Lagos State? We have Barless. Why him? And why did his name also feature in MOHBAD's letter to the police, stating he doesn't know what, he doesn't have anything to do with Elegushi, and Elegushi is after him via Sam Larry. Until he died, he wasn't able to face them. He never went to the police station to face Sam Larry. They did not settle that issue. What is happening? And I'm wondering why the king is quiet over it, especially with the outburst of this woman stating she is from God.
Ó ṣẹlẹ̀ kò sóhun tuntun lábẹ́ ọ̀run mọ́. Ó ṣẹlẹ̀ sọ́ba Dáfídì bẹ́yìn náà ṣe jẹ́ ọba. Àti arábìnrin kan tá à ń pè ní Bíáṣébà. Ojú ogun náà wà, ọkọ ẹ̀ náà wà lára àwọn ajagun. Ọba kan ṣeré lórí òrùlé ẹ̀ níjọ́ náà ni. Àkọsílẹ̀ yẹn wà nínú 2 Samuel chapter 12 ẹsẹ̀ kìíní sí ìkẹtàléníogún 1 to 23. Mo ń pé gbogbo àwọn kan yìí kẹ́ lè wọnú ìyẹ̀wò yín kẹ́ lọ ká. Kẹ́ lè wá ọ̀mọ̀ràn sí.
Read it, oh, write it down, please.
Just once. Mato ma de oyún dé o. Ọkọ tó wà lójú ogun ní lọ bá mi kẹ́ mọ́. Ìyẹn dé lé ojú ogun la wà, òun ò lọ sílé òun. Ìgbà tó yá ọba kó òwe ikú lé adarí ogun lọ́wọ́. Ó ní bá mi fi síbi tó ogun ti lé ẹ̀rí pé kó kú. Lóòótọ́ ọkọ ẹ̀ ò ráyà ni ó dẹ̀ kú. Ṣùgbọ́n n tí wọ́n ṣe yẹn kò pamọ́ lójú Ọlọ́run. Ọlọ́run padà gbẹ̀san ẹ̀. Ó túbá ẹ bá lọ kàwé bíbélì yẹn dáadáa. Ó túbá òun ò mọ̀ ṣé ọmọ yẹn padà nǹkan ṣe. Ṣùgbọ́n ó ṣe àtúnṣe. Nínú ìjọba nínú méjìlá ta kó lé lọ́wọ́ ẹni tó túbá tó bẹ Ọlọ́run ni o wọ́n gba 10 kó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Èyí tí mò ń sọ ni wípé ẹ lọ ṣe àtúnṣe ṣẹ́rí gbogbo ìtàn àfọ̀pápọ̀ lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ jù ẹ tètè ṣàtúnṣe lóòótọ́.
For those of you that don't understand Yoruba, and for the king to hear me that I also translated. So Kabiyesi, this woman now, the thing that is paining me now is that she no gentle, they talk her. She still carry us go to Dáfídì in the Bible, King David. She's claiming now that I don't know if na God send her. I dey fear God. I don't fear king. I don't fear this woman. I don't want to go and say God said and God didn't send her. Or God really send her and I will say God didn't send her. I fear God. So I am very, very diplomatic as I address this woman as I'm addressing the king. This woman said that this matter is very simple. That the king should look at himself very well. He should look at all his products, all the kids he's had from women. You understand? All the kids he's had from women. that they are a blessing. You understand? He said, so she will take this man to, that's the king, to Samuel 24. Samuel Kinikon, verse 1 to 24. Please, hope you wrote it down, because I don't want the king to watch this, my chat, and not be able to get it well. Samuel Kinikon, verse 1 to 23. Where the story of David, Uriah, and Bathsheba, where it took place. That in that story, the king should go and read it. That just once the king had committed adultery with K-Bossman. I see you. How are you, my brother? I saw your message, K-Bossman. You didn't even check on me that your sister have been strong, but I'm better. To God be the glory. You understand? He said the king, David, had an extra, adultery, committed adultery with Bathsheba. And Bathsheba's husband is Uriah, the head of military zone in those days. You know, more Ojogun, Ogagun, like the Bashorun, Arekakanfo. We show you they even give K1 that time. All those kind of people that go and fight, like Jagun. That Uriah, after the king had that sexual relationship with the wife, just once she got pregnant. The king now, obviously it's a wrong thing to do. They say, go and help me use belle, passion for your husband, though. But unfortunately for him, the king, and unfortunately for the wife, Bathsheba, Uriah refused to come back home because he's a loyal man. He wants to die for his country. He was fighting war. He was on the war front, fighting. He didn't come home. So she could not pin that pregnancy on the husband. So she was forced to tell the king that, this belle, it don't happen. Maybe in those days, in the Bible now, in those days, there's nothing like abortion. You get belle, you born her. Now, technology now, people come bad. The king go come with a man fire. Gbogbo yin tẹ́ bímọ ní age mi, àwa tá bímọ ní age láti kékeré by 24, àwa sì dá, àwa bí tiwa. Gbogbo yin ẹ ṣá mọ̀ bẹ́ ṣe yọ, wo ní gbà yẹn. They didn't have it that time, during Bathsheba's time. So, that child, due this reason, David had no choice than to call his soldier, the head of his soldier, the war team leader, everything. Come and say, come, Uriah, put him where he will fight very well. In his mind, he knew that Uriah won't survive it. He intended that Uriah be pied. So that's how they pied Uriah. David now decided to take over Bathsheba. That's the story she used and told this king, Elegushi, to go and read this story. But that he should remember that because of that sin, God decided to perish that boy. You know that boy ended up dying. In fact, it was due that boy that David will land, wore sack, cloaked, baba ko jeun. Only he begged God to allow that child stay, but God refused. So she is saying that king should read that story, and that if king doesn't do what God have told her to tell him, that doom is coming. Not my mouth, so let her say it again, so that Kegbo Funrarai. Kegbo. Adebola, it's people like you that destroy the world. So because because he had Solomon from the same woman, what she's trying to, the God's trying to show him is that the child you had via that adultery, the loss of a child is more painful. That child can't be replaced by Solomon. Okay? Because some of you, this is how you reason. And the message you won't understand. The favor that David had is, do you think it's everybody that we have that favor? You know God have favorites. Go and try what David tried. Go and try it. That's why there are some doom, generational curse in many family. Do you know why Solomon never had, even though he was the wisest man, the richest, he had 300 concubines, 900, 700 wives? Is that normal? Do you pray that for yourself? Because some of you just type, you don't wish yourself good things. Is that a sensible thing to wish for yourself? 700 concubines, 1 million wives. They are telling you the reaction of God. You don't compare. The loss of a child is a big deal. You don't say, hey, the person now had Solomon, so it oku yenko. Ki logbo to come back. That's why woman feel me obe koyin lobe. That's why lies of Governor Tinubu can speak to people. I say Governor Tinubu, Governor Sanwo-Olu can respond to you people the way it's respond. Because you people don't think. Popolo yen ki fi ronu. Laro jile. Ìbẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run ò sínú ayé yín. A máa wá máa kọ́ yín báyìí. Ẹ máa gbà báyìí. The story of David, ibo ló ti gbà dá. Kò fẹ́ ìyá ọkọ lọ ẹni tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún ẹ. Slept with the person that is working for you. Your slave, more or less. Your warlord. Odebasu. You slept with him. With her, and planned his death. Is that a good lifestyle? That's why many of you applaud rubbish. You applaud rubbish. We are still going to come there. The case of Adekas and Okoya. It's people like you that got them. I just see the people applauding Governor Sanwo-Olu. Won't patewo. You see, won't patewo. Did Governor Sanwo-Olu answer any question? Did he say anything? Did he respond to that woman? Nena Wachuku, kudos to you. You are the only MVP we had there. You spoke our minds. Àwọn tó lọ ń jà fún yín ni. Tó bá ń ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ MOHBAD, wallahi, sometimes it makes me feel like walking away. Because ẹ máa rí òtítọ́ báyìí, ẹ máa palàpalàpà. Ẹ rí òtítọ́ báyìí pé kíní yìí ó kù díẹ̀ káàtó. You are giving excuse pé ẹ ò bọ̀ ó bí Solomon náà. So ọmọ tó kú ńkọ́. That's why they say common sense is very rare. Those people that have it, keep it. Because it's very useful. It will be very useful for you. If you don't have anything to type, go to page where they take this rubbish. On this page, if my eyes catch comments that I know doesn't glorify God and lacks integrity, I give it to you. What is the lesson here? Be it King Elegushi did it or did not do it. What is she preaching? That adultery, God doesn't support adultery. That's what she's preaching here. But irony. Because many of you, sorry, not you that is here, people like that person, you are questionable. Who gbe yin lọ ṣe DNA no? Akoi, no father. Nonsense. As we were saying,
ọkọ tó wà lójú ogun nínú bá mi kẹ́ mọ́ ìyẹn dé lé ojú ogun nínú méjìlá ta kó lé lọ́wọ́ ẹni tó túbá tó bẹ Ọlọ́run ni o wọ́n gba 10 kó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ní tí mò ń sọ ni wípé ẹ lọ ṣe àtúnṣe ṣẹ́rí gbogbo ìta àfọ̀pá pọ̀lọpọ̀lọ péjọ ẹ tètè ṣàtúnṣe lóòótọ́ àwọn ènìyàn lè mú ìdájọ́ wọn wá mà tó bá yá àbọ̀kò lórí ẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n ìdájọ́ Ọlọ́run ló burú jù ọmọ yẹn ẹ gbà á lọ́wọ́ Wùnmí ẹ gbé fún lórí àkọ́kọ́ ẹ jẹ́ kó ń tọ́ nínú ààfin.
Are you hearing this woman? I don't think you people heard this woman, no, madam. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ kí lẹ gbójúlé mi ò mọ̀ bóyá mi ò mọ̀ o ẹ má bínú sí mi mà mi ò mọ̀ yín rí o mi ò dẹ̀ rí yín rí mi ì mọ̀ bóyá Ọlọ́run rán yín tòótọ́ àbí ẹ kò ṣe sàkámàjẹ. Do you hear what she said? She said that the punishment David got for what he did òun ló ń lọ wájú yẹn. He suffered for what he did. Not only that, that this thing is simple. That God said that he should go and take Liam from Wunmi. She mentioned the name. That's the one that shocked me. Oh. She said he should go and take Liam from Wunmi. You know, you people have been talking about this, your DNA. You all know me, Odasiri, me on interest, because it's justice for MOHBAD. How we got to this stage where this, I have been talking and I've been seeing stuffs on the social media. In fact, people that talk like this, they always act like whistleblowers. You understand? They are whistleblowers. They hide. No face bloggers. People that reveal things like this. But because the woman said she's from God, this is where got me concerned. And I said, maybe Oba Elegushi heard this thing and doesn't believe. Maybe I should help him play it on my platform. So our king can hear it from my platform. Because I know he believes on my platform. He believes. When he hears stuff from here, he believes. You understand? So that if the king wants to... No, wait. I don't know. Because in this kind of case, they will first check mental state. If she's mentally okay. I'm sorry, that's the truth. Because, you know, there's nothing like God said in the courts. There's nothing like that. They will... You know, and they might, because of her, if she insists and say, no... Let's use King James English. Be thou talketh to me, talketh from God. Unto you, King Elegushi, I say it. The God of Abraham, the God of Moses. I say it unto you, be thou goeth, and go and do it, DNA it. She will speak King James English. Because this thing she's saying now, Okoja Emio, I will not lie. The confidence and the audacity, I have never seen it since I've been in the world. You understand? When the king, they will say, when the court will say, they take her to the court, they definitely know they can't get anything of this woman. And they tell her, go and apologize. Because civil law, civil case, defamation of character. Then they will tell her, and they tell her, go and apologize. Say, no it. I will not apologize it. I say it. The God of Abraham, the God of all, the God that I serve, said, go and do DNA it. Olemu, even the heart of the king, like the when Pharaoh went to Moses, the stammerer, went to Papa Pharaoh, Baba wicked Pharaoh. Because ohun e o jarege akalolo ni. It's a stammerer. Koto so gbogbo nǹkan tó everybody ti lọ jẹun ti dé atuma se ma kamololo nbe. So Lord ni magic lo ma ṣe fún wọn. They will know that you came from me. What am I saying? You know, the stature, the look, everything, the shokolom body kò tiẹ̀ yé mi. Ibo ni wo fẹ́ gbà mú lára woman yìí. Wetin they won't take this woman do? Because the aweleregbes that have been looking for money to sue people like me. Sherry, o daruko Wunmi ni. Una not see this woman now. She know they say potential suspect like me they talk oh. She they talk say make this man now, King Gushi, carry the baby Liam to Queen Seki and give Seki the baby to Seki, that Seki should take care of the baby. That's the instruction she got from God. That he should not be ashamed of himself. It has happened, it has happened. He should take the baby and he should go and beg Baba MOHBAD. Carry Loba, kings of all kings. And he should take the baby and give to Seki, the queen, to take care of. I know it not where this woman heareth from God. I am only a critical analysist. I am not sure it if she knoweth what she's saying. But thou, O God, you that answereth by fire. I think from this woman talketh, what she speaketh to the world, I personally will say it on this my chat. I will advise the king gets to put a disclaimer and come out and tell us if this woman is coins. Koko yemi. Bóyá ọ̀rọ̀ yìí òótọ́ ni àbí irọ́ ni. The fact that she can mention it, WUMMI it, Liam it, Seki not it. The fact that she can mention it, torí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí gbáka lo King James version. Le man for Igbo. We can't speak the normal English because I never see this kind of things before it. Since I have been in the world, I have never seen somebody with full chest like this. I never even talk like this, so they look for money when you wow láti fi so àwa bí 30, including me. Why are they not coming for this woman? That means she must have come from God, sincerely. Oh yeah, continue, ma. Listen, no. Wait, listen, no. She said they should take Liam, give it to Sekino, that his space is in the palace. That his space is in the palace. That God will show it the king what the boy's mission is in the palace. God will show it the king, the parted. That the king should take that child from WUMMI. He mentioned it in you. Who knows this woman? Let the church says yeah. Let the court say yeah, not church, because me I don't know. I have never seen somebody like this woman before. I'm sincere. Me oriri. And the king is not saying anything. The king is ignoring this. No, I personally wouldn't ignore this. It's too sensitive, especially because MOHBAD died. Especially because many people, same way they are talking about Sam Larry, what he did to MOHBAD, it's the same way the king put out a disclaimer. He needs to put out a disclaimer so that if he disclaims, then this woman will know. We all disclaim. You understand? The king disclaim. Then we will know that God, he has God to either contend with, or WUMMI has God to contend with. It's not that baby. Because the truth is unknown to people like me. I'm just thinking in my head. I've not sat down with you people at any time to ever deliberate on that DNA. God sees my heart. I have never been interested. But this woman, the gods in her calls for, we need to study it. And she mentioned their names outrightly. And she's based in Nigeria. And the king is looking at her. They should call her to answer them. They should ask her what she see when that is making her talk in this manner. Maybe she will bring down the heavens. Maybe fire will come from heaven by the time she answers, because she's talking with so much audacity and with so much guts. Do you understand? Oh yeah. Mama, aboro lele. Mama, you did not say aboro. You broke table on our head. Mama say it's aboro. That is, she not talk too much. She not waiting, she talk now just small. If he get inside the king go understand that better. Beg mama, you not talk aboro. You talk finish yo. Because this one where you talk, you break our head, you break all the table. And not to say you break all tables. Eti fok gbogbo mama, e fonyon kon. You are not understand what mama mean by aboro. Now people like me, when I talked that I spoke to the boys and the lady in detention, I now said to you people, I cannot tell you what I heard. That is aboro. Do you understand? I only told the story that relates to what happened that they told me. Then I said there were other things I heard. I am ready to, is to me, I can't spill it. That is aboro. Mama, evangelist, shaboro kokon mao. Ema binu mao. Ema binu ma. Shaboro kokon, ti so gbogbo e. You understand? You break table, tu fomo wa lori ga gbogbo awa ọmọ yín ta wa gbọ́. Fomo wa lẹ́sẹ̀ gan. Kan gbogbo table. So aboro kokon. So fonyan kan. Ma.
Ilé ìjọsìn àti rí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àgàbàǹgebè. Kò sẹ́ni tó máa jáde sọ ilé fún yín tààrà, oníkálùkù mójútó ẹ dá ọrẹ. Ọlọ́run ò jẹ́ ọrẹ, àtúnṣe lọ́lọ́run ń fẹ́. Ẹ̀yin lẹ ní ọ̀rọ̀ yìí.
She said many people won't tell you the truth, especially all these pastors and all these people. It's not about offering. Rectification, rectify your ways is what God expects of you, Kabiesi. Many people won't tell you this that I have told you. Who told her? She said it is the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the Yahweh, the King that I serve, the Jehovah, the omnipotent, the omnipresent. She said, I don't know if it is true or it's a lie.
Ta lele kan tó sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kan wá mú kan ṣe kíní kan wọ́n ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ náà fún Jòhánù Báptísì. Nínú ìwé Mátíù ní orí 14 láti ẹsẹ̀ 3 sí 4 ńbẹ̀. Jòhánù Báptísì òun ló wá kéde nípa Jésù Kristi ó ń bọ̀. Nígbà tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ńkọ́ ọba alákòókò yẹn Hẹ́rọ́dù lórúkọ ẹ̀ ń jẹ́. Kí ló lọ ṣe? Ó lọ gba ìyàwó arákùnrin ẹ̀ tó ń jẹ́ Fílípù. Jòhánù bá kì í ṣe báyìí lọ ṣe ń ṣe. Wọ́n lọ tì mọ́ gbàgà. Ìgbà tó yá wọn ní kan lọ gérí ẹ̀. Nígbà tó ń gérí ẹ̀ ṣé wọ́n jẹ́ ni. So kò níye ìgbésẹ̀ tẹ́ bá fẹ́ gbé tó bá ti yẹ̀bá kúrò nínú pé fẹ́ ṣàtúnṣe ẹ máa dojú ẹ̀rù ni. Ẹ lọ gbé ìgbésẹ̀ àtúnṣe.
She said, this thing that she has said, if the king like, he should come for her. He should arrest her like they did to Johannu, which is John. I think the Baptist, I don't know which John. Yeah, it was John that they beheaded now. He said, John said it that, Christ is coming, Christ is coming. Even advised Philip on waiting he go marry that time or something. That in the end, they eventually beheaded John the Baptist, John Johannu. But the question is, after beheading John, did they eat it? No. But the message, John passed the message. Everything he said came to pass. This one, coming for her is not the solution. Rectify your way is the solution. That's what she said here. God will help you.
Justice for.
She said, for King Gucci, nothing more, nothing less from her. For what God told her. God only expects him to rectify his ways. Those are the advice she has given. If not, there's doom, there's serious problem coming. Aside that, justice for MOHBAD. Now waiting this woman talk. Oh, I just said I should help the king. Come and help him here to elaborate. Kojubelo. And those of you that don't understand Yoruba, I've helped you people to translate it. I will just say one or two things to the king. I've said it in between my words when I was listening to this woman and playing this woman. Oba Elegushi, I don't know if this is true. I don't know. But I will advise you, although I like Okonmio, if anything happened to now, good or bad, our wish is nothing bad. But if God have spoken to you people and or through her and you people, you refuse to adhere, it not concern me. You understand? It not concern me. It's none of my business. Ours is we heard, we have shared. We have helped you people to loud it more on this platform. My simple advice for you, Oba Elegushi, is that if you know that these people are lying, you that did not ignore when they said your wife died and she wasn't dead, you didn't ignore it. You that did not ignore when, in fact, simply said Sam Larry is a part of Elegushi family. That one is something you could have ignored, because even this person was accused. Two people were accused. Bola Tinubu, especially Sanwo-Olu, he was accused of being friends with, and a picture was circulating regarding it, which was glaring, that they went to visit him in the office, Sam Larry and Naira Marley. He didn't put out a disclaimer. And glaringly, Sam Larry is very close to you, but you put a disclaimer out, which definitely shows, no, I don't want anything to stain this my name. Oh, Sam Larry Bawo, you put a disclaimer. Talk less of a situation of MOHBAD, that we mothers, we are still crying, and somebody came out with her full chest, with her face. It's not that anonymous, saying that the worst you can do is to come for her and behead her. She gave you a reference, a precedent like that of John the Baptist, that after beheading her, will you hit her head? That she's talking as God have sent her. Rectify the situation. That means there's something. Or you have to help her. They need to go and check her brain if she's not okay. You understand? Very much unlike you. Your quietness and ignoring. I don't think, when sometimes they say silence is what do we call silent? No, silence is what again? Only Basheman so golden. No, this is not silent is good, because even for that, the fact that they claim that Sam Larry is your family, you put a disclaimer, a long letter. This is time. In this case too, I would expect you to do the same. It is time you answer. You understand? It is time you answer, because I do not think this is going to go away very soon, especially because in the story MOHBAD wrote down that was taken to the police, in what he wrote, petition he wrote against Sam Larry, your name, only your name featured in it, that you came after him, and they said it was you that sent Sam Larry. What's happening? What is happening? So we are waiting. It's just my own advice from the courtroom, and I know you watch my program. You understand? So all the best, Kabiyesi, and to Mama Evangelist Eshegoma. Tó bá pọ̀ lọ́n lóró yín, òótọ́ alékè. Tó bá jẹ́ pé kò ń ṣọlọ́run, ayé ìrí náà, because God cannot be mocked, and you cannot lie on God. I don't know about you, the God that you serve, but the God she mentioned is that God that we all know, the capital G God, the creator of the universe, the one that makes the earth his footstool and sits on his throne. Is not a God that you can just rubbish and be lying on. No. So if this woman too is lying, she go get her own. No, me, if they said the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. The moment you begin to fear God, there are many things you will not do. I'm telling you. In fact, there are many things you will not even think. The fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. You won't come out with your full chest and lie that God said when he has not spoken. So she should know better. So that is all I can say in this case.